I found out my wife was cheating on me, from the laughter echoing through our baby monitor. I still remember the sounds, soft at first, then sharper, her laughter. A man's voice too, not mine. It was late, just after midnight. I was in the garage, rocking our newborn's cradle through the monitor feed while fixing a loose shelf. The monitor picked up her voice from the living room upstairs. I thought she was watching TV. But then, "Stop, he'll hear us," she whispered. That single sentence cracked something inside me. The house felt colder that night. Every sound seemed louder, the hum of the fridge, the ticking clock, the baby's soft breaths. I wanted to storm upstairs, confront her, break something. But I froze. I just sat there. When she came down a few minutes later, wrapped in her cardigan, pretending nothing happened, I couldn't even look at her. "Hey, you're still awake?" she asked, voice steady, like she hadn't just betrayed me in the room above. I nodded. My throat was dry. "Yeah, just finishing up." She smiled softly, kissed my cheek. Her lips trembled for a second. Maybe guilt, maybe fear. For 3 days, I said nothing. I watched her every move, the way she checked her phone, the slight smile when a message came through. I memorized her lies. Work meeting, girls' night, traffic. Each excuse built another wall between us. But here's the thing about heartbreak. It doesn't explode. It seeps in, quietly, like water under a locked door. The confrontation happened on a Thursday evening, rain tapping against the windows. She was setting the table, pasta, her favorite comfort food. I sat across from her, phone in hand, the message thread open. The man's name, Evan, right there. "Who's Evan?" I asked. Her hand froze mid-air. Fork clattered to the floor. She didn't answer right away, just stared at me, eyes wide, lips trembling. Then she whispered, "You weren't supposed to find out like this." Like this? Like there was a right way to find out your wife had been sleeping with someone else? "What are you saying?" I asked quietly. My voice sounded strange, like it belonged to someone else. Tears rolled down her cheeks. "I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't mean for it to happen. I was lonely. You were always working and I—" "Stop," I said. "Don't make this about me." She sobbed harder. "I just wanted to feel seen again." I wanted to scream, to throw the chair, to break the plates, to make her feel the chaos she'd planted in me. But instead, I just sat there. "I see you," I said finally. "I always did. You just stopped looking back." That night, I packed a bag and left. Drove until the rain turned into mist and the roads blurred into silence. I slept in my car by the old lake where we'd had our first date. The same lake where I once promised her forever. I stared at my reflection in the windshield. I looked hollow. But for the first time in years, I wasn't pretending anymore. Weeks passed. The house felt like a museum of our memories. Her perfume still in the curtains, her mug still by the sink. She called every few days, sometimes crying, sometimes begging, sometimes angry. I didn't answer. Then, one morning, she showed up at the door, eyes swollen, holding a small box. "I found this while cleaning," she said. Inside were old Polaroids, our wedding, our first apartment, her smile before life got complicated. "I'm so sorry, Mark," she whispered. "If I could undo it, I would." I wanted to forgive her. God, I wanted to. But forgiveness isn't a switch. It's a slow, painful choice you make every day. Months later, I started therapy. For the first time, I admitted how much I'd lost myself trying to keep our marriage alive. I'd buried my feelings under work, thinking providing was love. She'd buried hers under loneliness, thinking attention was love. We were both wrong. 2 years passed. She moved to another city. I stayed. Our divorce was quiet, mutual. But one day, out of nowhere, she sent me a photo. It was of our old lake, the same place where I'd once slept in my car, broken. Below it, she'd written, "I finally understand what you meant. You always did see me. I just didn't see myself." That message didn't reopen wounds, it closed them. Because in losing her, I found something else: clarity, strength, a deeper kind of peace that only comes after being shattered. I learned that sometimes heartbreak doesn't destroy you, it strips you down to who you were supposed to be all along. If you're listening to this right now, maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe you're standing in the ashes of what used to be love. I want you to know this: you will rebuild. Not the same, but stronger. Not untouched, but wiser. Would you rather live with the lie and keep the person, or face the truth and finally find yourself?